So last year we worked on this Jaguar with the coolant pipe leaks. It's a 3-liter XF 2015 supercharge. So this customer, they came in with a lot of coolant leak from underneath the supercharge and the front of the supercharge. We put the aluminum complete bulletproof kit for this one. So this year they came for an oil change. And with the oil change, we're going to completely inspect the work done by Mrik last year to make sure your car not going to be break down on the road. Plus, they have a 1-year warranty on the parts for aluminum ones. That's what we're going to do for this one Jaguar. If you guys do have any of the Jaguars, Land Rover, 3-liter, 5-liter, they are notoriously famous for the coolant line breakdown. Give us a call. We're happy to help you out. On to the next car. Right behind me, we've got this beautiful 2014 Passat TSI. So in the past, we did a couple of works on the engine on this one. But this time, the customer came in for a air condition problems. The Freon gas was out from here. The main reason was a OEM compressor from 2014. They usually have 10 plus years of life. That's what it end up with. So we're going to change compressor. Also, you're going to save on a lot of money if you do compressor and a condenser at the same time. So eventually, we have to open a lot of stuff to take those things out. But the best thing in this one is we're going to use a OEM AC condenser on this one. So there's a reason why we use the OEM, because it's a built-in dryer inside and a special coating, especially on the VWs. If you're looking for the OEM one with a fraction of price, we'll give you exact same price like aftermarket on the OEM ones. So we got larger inventory for OEM condensers for VW Jettas and Passats. That's what we're going to install, both of the things, compressor and condenser. Make sure this customer is not going to come back another 4-5 years for the Freon problems. If you guys do have any of the VWs and you guys want to get it fixed in a right way, you know where to come. I'm Mrik. Alright, so right behind, it's 2011 E-350 heavy duty, and this customer is here for a brake changes. Guess what? You'll see the condition of the back rotor here. So one side is already gone from long way. It's already reached to the half. You see this teeth right here. So this surface is long gone. Plus the caliper on this one, 2 of the pistons, they got like brushed out from inside, and the customer stopped driving it when they feel the pedal goes all the way to the floor. So they drive it to our shop. I don't know how, but anyhow, they make it to the shop when we take out the caliper, which is right here. So you can see the piston on this side is already done. So this piston is bent and this one is already gone with a boot. So the brake fluid was leaking from this side from a long time. We only get the one side of the pad back, metal plate. There's no pad. This is just, anyway, it's just a metal plate. So if you have this problem, once you have a squeaking sound coming in from your vehicle and you start driving it, keep on driving it. And when you feel the pedal goes on the floor, that means anytime you can hit somebody, it's really, really dangerous. So if you hear any of the metal shaving coming up when you apply the brake, don't drive it. Take it to your nearest mechanic. I'm not saying bring it to us. Whatever shop is near to you guys, you can take your vehicle, especially the commercial vehicle. This one always run with a heavy load in the back, because most of the people, they use it for a construction or other place like commercial use. So do not drive it. Bring it to a professional hands. We're going to put the new rotor in this. It comes with a bearing, one piece. So this is how the new looks like. It have the 2 different discs on this side, and this one, the disc is already gone. So be careful when you're driving it, because this is something you can end up a life-threatening problem, injuries. If you want to change any of the commercial van brakes from us, give us a call. We'll be happy to help you out. On to the next car. right, so finally, one side of this 3-liter head is ready with the brand new cams and glow plugs, pistons, piston rings, connecting rods, crank rod. So this side, I just make it pause just to show my audience what exactly we use for the head gaskets. So we got this Mopar head gasket right here. It's out of stock throughout the Canada with Dodge. We got it from US. So eventually, Dodge don't want to sell us any parts inside the engine ones like pistons, piston rings, anything inside the engine they don't like to sell us. I don't know why. What's the reason in it? They just stopped it this month. So none of the dealer in Canada, they sell anything in the engine for EcoDiesel. But we have a large inventory with the Mopar head gaskets, pistons, connecting rods, crankshafts, camshafts. So this time we're going to use this OEM. That's a made in Italy one. So just to let my audience know, if you are out of the town somewhere getting your 3-liter EcoBoost rebuilt, the gasket is made in Italy. It's not made in US or Canada. So Mopar officially make this one from Italy. So if you guys have a similar rebuilds with the EcoDiesel 3-liter, let me show you this, how the gasket sits here. And the head is right here ready to roll on top of that. One side is already done. So we're going to move the vehicle. We don't like to block our base just because we just swapping it or rebuilding it. While rebuild, we just park the vehicle outside of the shop with no engine in it. Same thing with the BMW right over there. No engine inside, just lifting up. We're going to take it out end of day today. If you guys do have any of the EcoDiesels, you want to make a rebuild completely inside brand new parts, give us a call. We're happy to help you out. On to the next car. All right, guys, so we got this beautiful 2023. It's a CRV, the newer 2-liter with the Honda. It's a semi-hybrid. It's here for the mandatory service. Today, we're going to do a oil change on this one and the filter change. Also, we're going to do the tranny flush on this one, brake fluid flush, and the cooler flush. As this car already crossed like 130 clicks right now. So if you guys do have any of the Hondas and you're looking for the mandatory services, there are a couple of services come near to the 100 clicks. We specialize on that. You can inquire us, give us a call, book your appointment for that. We have an OEM Honda Authentic Fluids. We have an ED Misto Fluid. We have a Liquimoly. We have a Motul. We have a bunch of range. Italians, German, or we have Japanese oil too. You name it, we have it. We'll make sure your car going to be healthy for another 80, 90 clicks. Every car needs a mandatory fluid, cool and flush, brake fluid flush on near 200 clicks. Also, we check your sparkler condition, how they are doing. So if you guys do have a similar mileage cars, you can come to us or contact us, book your appointment. We'll happy to help you out.